Good evening. The August 16th Planning and Zoning Commission of the City of Longview is now called to order. We thank everyone for being here. At this time, I'm going to ask for Commissioner Chad Harkey to give us the invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please bow your heads with me. Dear Lord, thank you for this day, and just thank you so much for your many, many blessings. We just thank you for this opportunity to serve the City of Longview in this capacity, and we just pray, Father, for wisdom as we make decisions on behalf of the city tonight. Bless us through the remaining part of this week. In your name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Please join me in the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Chad. The next item is the approval of the minutes from our last meeting in July. If everyone has had a chance to look them over, is there any corrections? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve.
Second.
Have a second. Any discussion? All in favor say yes.
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 Any opposed? No. We've now reached the citizen comment portion of our meeting. The portion of citizen comment are comments made other than the public hearing items that we have on the agenda. If you wish to speak on an item on the agenda, please wait until it's time to speak and give us your name. And I don't see anyone that's here for public comment. Correct?
It looks correct.
Moving right along. Did y'all notice the cold front came in? It was only 101 degrees when I came in. It's pretty good. We're now on the consent agenda. The item of the consent agenda are plats that meet the requirements of the City of Longview subdivision ordinance. These items will be approved with one vote unless any member of the Planning and Zoning Commission, a member of the public, or the applicant would like this removed from the consent item and placed on the regular agenda for discussion. Would anyone like anything removed? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
We have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? It passes. Now to the regular agenda. The purpose of the meeting is to hear all the pertinent testimony. The procedure is that the public hearing will be open. The testimony will be heard in the following order. The staff will give the report first. The applicant will then have the opportunity to speak, and then the general public, all of them in the audience there, those in support and those that are in opposition to the request. If you're part of a large group and you have a concern or something, get together so that y'all can have one person as a spokesman. Try to limit your comments to 5 minutes. After the public hearing is closed, the commission will vote on the request. The decision of the Planning and Zoning on subdivision waiver request is final. We're now to item A of the regular agenda. Angela.
Thank you. This is a public hearing will be held to consider application SW22-01 filed by Hayes Engineering for a waiver to the City of Longview UDC Development Standards, Article E, Section 1.09, to allow for a 27-foot roadway width instead of the required 29-foot roadway width for a local residential street. For another phase of an existing subdivision known as Hillcrest Trails, located in the David Hill Survey Abstract 301, situated 1.75 miles north of the intersection of FM 2208 and FM 2879, and located on the west side of FM 2879, which is located in our ETJ. I will proceed on to staff comments. So the applicant is asking for a waiver to our requirements for street width. Currently, this is, I believe, the fourth phase and the final phase of this subdivision. So there have been multiple phases of this subdivision, all with 27-foot wide streets. Our current code does require 29-foot wide streets. Therefore, the applicant is asking for a subdivision waiver to those requirements. Staff does recommend approval of this request. I'd be happy to answer any questions at this time.
Does anyone have any questions of Angela? Is the applicant present? If you'll come to the podium, please speak into the microphone and state your name and your address.
Good afternoon. My name's Austin Lytle. I'm with Hayes Engineering, and we're here on behalf of the developer. My address is 4008 Vintage Trail, Longview, Texas. I think Angela covered the majority of it, but I'd be happy to answer any questions y'all might have.
Any of you have any questions? I see none, Austin. You got out light.
All right, nice and easy. Thank y'all.
Anyone like to speak in favor or against the proposal? I see none, so I will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve. Second.
We have a motion to approve and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? We're now at item B of the regular agenda. Angela?
Thank you. A public hearing will be held to consider application SW2202 filed by Hayes Engineering for a waiver to the City of Longview UDC Development Standards, Article E, Section 2.02E, to allow for the installation of a 6-inch water line instead of the required 8-inch water line for another phase of Hillcrest Trails located in the David Hill Survey Abstract 301, situated 1.75 miles north of the intersection of FM 2208 and FM 2879, located on the west side of FM 2879. So this is a second request for a subdivision waiver. As stated before, this is the fourth and final phase of this subdivision. The entire phase of this subdivision was built with 6-inch water lines. Also, we did talk to Tryon Water because they are the utility, they are the water purveyor in this area, and they are okay with the 6-inch water line instead of upgrading to an 8-inch water line. And with that being said, staff recommends approval of this request. I'd be happy to answer any questions at this time.
Anyone have any questions of Angela? Austin, you're back up.
Thank y'all. Once again, I'm here if y'all got any questions for me. We did talk with Tryon Road, and their preference would be a 6-inch. That's kind of how we got going this direction, is because that's what they'd prefer. So,
You don't have any questions of the applicant? I see none. Austin,
all right,
thank you.
y'all.
I guess I still need to ask if there's anyone in the audience that would like to speak in favor or against it. I see no one, so I will entertain a motion.
Move to approve as proposed.
Have a motion to approve
Second.
and have a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Passes. Okay, Angela, let's have a staff update.
Thank you. The zoning item that went to council on Greenleaf, where the applicant was rezoning to townhomes, that was approved by city council.
Okay. Any of the commissioners have any questions of Angela or anything before we adjourn? Do not get used to these short meetings. You have been on here for a long time. This is the shortest that I've ever seen, so
Summer phenomenon.
we appreciate y'all being here, and we are adjourned. Thank you.